what happens when one of our best weapons in Warframe is lucky enough to get a Riven mod that can increase its critical chance above the 200% crit mark. Hey, what's up feckers? This is the Critical Dread, my 4-format setup that gives me 205% crit chance. Now it shreds enemies to bits. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Now your actions have serious consequences while using this bow. Like, who's gonna clean up all of those dead bodies? Was that an arm or a leg that you just seen flying across the screen? In fact, it makes me wonder, do Corpus or Grineer have their own cleanup crews? You know, for all of those dead bodies that we've left lying around on missions. I'm pretty sure Infested would probably just eat what was left lying around. Oh look, that used to be Billy. Hey Billy, what's up? Nom 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 nom. Now with 205% crit chance, it means that I'm hitting red crits with every shot. Some might say that that's a bit overkill, but this is Warframe, so screw those guys. Enemy scaling means that there is no such thing as overkill in Warframe as far as I'm concerned. Also, it's a whole lot of feckin' fun to mess about with setups like this, experiment and have as much fun as possible. The only issue I have with my Dread at the minute is that I've got so goddamn many blueprints for it. I wish I could combine all of the Dread blueprints into some kind of Mega Dread or Optimus Dread, or hell, even let us trade the damn things to new players. We should have some kind of welfare relay for hand-me-downs to new players. For this Christmas, little Timmy's getting an unpotatoed Dread and an Oberon, and a manual of how to dominate in Warframe, consisting of just one page that says use the star chart. Open the front door, Timmy, be free! Now the ideal Riven mod for the Dread would consist of having crit chance and crit damage on it. Maybe even a bit of status of fire rate added in there as well, just to sweeten the deal, because more is always better, right? Now this Riven mod that I was lucky enough to get my hands on to test out is called a Dread Critatox, one that increases my crit chance by 160%, and this is a faint Riven disposition, Toxin by 94% and my weapon recoil by 34% as well, but the Dread has no recoil whatsoever, so the last stat is completely pointless. This mod has been rerolled 11 times, so the next roll would cost over 4,000 Kuva, but rerolling the perfect mod or near perfect mod like this is a massive waste of Kuva and a pretty much stupid thing for me to do, so I'm not going to do it. And also because I don't own the mod. So the Dread has a base crit chance of 50%, and when you throw on Point Strike it will be across that 100% crit chance, which gives you a slight chance at red crits. With a crit Riven mod like this, it is a guaranteed red crit every hit. Fuck, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. And I know, chances of getting this exact same roll on your Riven mod are pretty slim, but if you can get slightly lower or slightly higher crit chance than what I've got on mine, then you're still going to have a lot of fun. I just wish that this Riven mod had crit damage in there as well, since that's the stat that the Dread relies on so heavily. Now this is my 4-format build right now with this Riven mod equipped before I have to give it back to its owner, which is one of my subscribers. And because I already have Toxin damage on the Riven mod, it means that I can combine it with other elemental mods to already make up my viral or corrosive or gas damage and free up that one mod slot that I actually needed to fit my Riven mod in the first place. However, you're still left with the choice of running with either heavy caliber, or do you use bladed rounds, or do I use slash damage mods instead of either of those, because after you've equipped Serration, Split Chamber, Vital Sense, Point Strike and your Riven mod, and of course the elemental mod you need as well, you're left with 2 mod slots. One for a fire rate mod, because most players use at least one on their bows, and one free for either heavy caliber or a slash damage mod or bladed rounds, or even Algon Scope if you wanted to go down that road. Of course, you could drop out your speed trigger or vile acceleration mod and just use the Dread's base charge up time, but it will feel far too slow then. It does for me, maybe it won't for you, I don't know. What would you guys do? By all means, let me know in the comments section below. Which mod would you prefer to run with? What I did was I popped in bladed rounds and kept the vile acceleration in there as well for a faster fire rate and an increased crit multiplier after I get a kill. On heavily armoured targets, heavy caliber might work better if you get up close and personal, but I prefer not to lose accuracy on my Dread. On any other bow I don't really mind it as much, but just not on my Dread. I don't know why, I just don't. Bladed rounds will mean that you can keep a high crit multiplier up a lot of the time due to killing the weaker enemies. Hammershot could be a more consistent crit multiplier multiplier for you if you didn't want to rely on kills, but I really wouldn't use it on my Dread. Instead of hammer shot, I would definitely use either bladed rounds, a slash damage mod, or heavy caliber, but that's just my own personal opinion. Now, before I end this video, I'm looking for a small bit of feedback from you guys. Is there anything about this series, or I guess my Riven Redemption series, that you guys would like to see changed or added or even stopped if you don't like them? I edit these videos for you, so of course your opinion is honestly the most valued thing for me. If there's something you don't like in a video, I really don't want to be uploading it and basically making people salty or annoyed, because originally my idea for my Riven Redemption series, or these Riven mod videos, is to keep them short and sweet and not long-winded and I guess boring. These aren't CSGO case opening videos. There's no expensive skin hidden behind any of these mods. It's just a bunch of random ass stats, and every mod that players get will be different from I guess what your friends get or what someone else that you play with gets. We won't all get the same mod, so it feels a bit pointless doing long-winded videos. And I don't really want my Riven videos to be full of me just waffling on about random bullshit while I re-rolled mods over and over and over again. There's plenty of other guys doing that already. For me, that's boring. That's not what I want to do at all. So if there's anything that I can change, then please let me know in the comment section below this video. I've also been trying to improve the quality of my videos and my uploads as well by using Adobe After Effects to throw in some stat tables and things like that as well. So I hope you guys enjoy that. If you do, then I will continue to do it. If you don't, then I won't. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.